So here's the computer. There's the
Hey,
computer lady. We're
Computer
back.
lady.
HR
Here we
computer
go.
lady.
HR. Oh, you better hope it's not the HR computer lady, because it's not going to go well for us if that's the case.
It's less
So,
unlucky and more deeply concerned bunch.
the troubling bunch is more like it.
The
Just
soon to
wind
be
up on a
broke
watch
I
list
have to
bunch.
grab
somewhere.
my dice.
Of course you do.
All right, hold on. Cheat sheets.
The questionable choices bunch.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
You go.
I love
Oh,
that
yeah.
originally.
She's looking for her dice. Check for traps.
Exactly.
I love that originally when we were having the discussion about what's your team name. There was some discussion about something formal. It's like no, we're just the unlucky bunch.
Here's the thing. I don't remember that conversation. I don't know if
That
I was there for that.
that was a before you conversation, and I think
Was it?
that
That was when we still had the
Tess
cleric.
and
Dave.
Dave.
Tess
Yeah.
The other Dave.
Team
Uh,
Dad, yeah.
Boy
Oh
named
yeah,
Sue.
I think I just made that in the Discord and went fuck it.
Whichever. I've been going back through older episodes and trying to uh locate certain things, which is probably unfair to everybody that I haven't posted our most recent recordings. Um, but
I'm sure our Tuesday fans are devastated.
we have moved up though. It is twos, so that is a
Woo!
thing. Um,
Hell yeah.
Instead of ones of fans, we now have twos of fans, and we're happy for that. I will
Indeed.
say the episode that I was just working on is as far back as episode 8? Question mark?
Oh shit. We're still dealing with the wheat shortage in Rockvale.
No, not quite there.
That's probably lizards at the mine.
That was the Temple of the Willing
Oh,
Oh, greatest hits.
with the creature whose face peeled back, and everybody failed their wisdom save and bailed.
Oh
Everyone
yeah,
was
that was
running.
right before I joined.
And no, you were. I think you were there. You were there for that one. And
Because that's where I
and
was looting bodies while you guys were killing zombies.
Oh, was it that?
Yeah.
everyone fails and runs, and Dundon is like, oh crap, I'm the only one that didn't fail. Okay, so my strategy is to run back there and knock over one of the ones that are rolling with disadvantage. I operate better when I have to save someone. I was like, oh wow. I need to keep that one as a clip for later.
and did he
I don't
lie?
I don't have to
No.
be the fastest. I just can't be the slowest. Here's how we do this in practice. Axe.
Yeah.
Ah,
Dundon is really stretching that lawful good alignment to its limit
Oh, I
sometimes.
really, yeah. I realize that every once in a while, I'm like, yeah, that wasn't very lawful good.
To
There
be
are left
fair,
slips.
It
to
was
be fair,
lawful good.
law, lawful indicates that you generally abide by some set of rules. What those rules are entirely up to you. Now, granted, you have also spent at this time several months in game in the company of a super aggressive cultist murderer, the greatest kleptomaniac on the face of the planet, sadness and depression, along with academia, and fungus among us. So I'm pretty sure you're fine, all
And
things
that's the other
considered.
5 minutes.
Yep.
On camera.
Look at that. There we are. Who says starting on schedules for suckers?
we yes, we have spiraled out of control. So let's rein it in. Let's get back to where we were. Where
Woohoo.
you were was you had cleaned up after the big fight at the cave entrance. You went back to the small village of Bottom Corner and back to the Battered Bone. You came into the Battered Bone to see what sort of things you could find because you believe that the owners of the Battered Bone, who you just defeated, would have something of value. And when you did uncover the fact that there was a basement to their establishment, albeit a basement that is through what you believe are warded doors that were underneath.
It wasn't belief. It was pretty firmly warded. That's not belief. That's a fact.
It wasn't just like it wasn't just a usual ward. This shit had layers. It was like an onion. It was layers of fuckery and death. So
Yes. But then you went around the whole thing. You went gaseous form and slid between the cracks, which clearly didn't break whatever the
because I
action was.
I dispelled the first one, but not the second.
And Azathan dropped himself down into the basement and has re-solidified himself down there. And that's
Yes.
where we're at.
We might want the screen share as of then.
Yes, yes, that would be important.
Well,
Allegedly.
right now, you are all still in the known portion of the Battered Bone.
True.
The only one who's actually seen anything in the lower level is Azathan. And the question becomes, what is it that you are going to do now?
Well, now that I'm corporeal again, I'm going to use the sending stone to. I believe Dundon had the other end.
Yes.
So yes, our Rocky
Unreliable.
Talkies.
Yes.
I'm going to use the other Rocky Talkie to let Dundon know that I am A, alive, and B, that I didn't see or immediately sense anyone down here with me.
I will pass that information along with, hey, he's alive.
Okay. Can he open the door from the other side without blowing everything up?
I'll go ahead and ask that question.
I'm gonna go search near the doors.
Okay.
Now that I can't do anything on this side, I'm going to step out.
Give
Would you
me
like-
an investigate roll.
Yeah, excellent. Ooh. That is an unnatural 20.
The only reason that you actually catch the additional symbol is because you're still partially in the dark and there's the faintest magical glow.
Okay. I would like to investigate that specific symbol.
It's another ward. You're sure of it.
Okay.
It's on the back of the door. So even if you had undone both of the wards on top of the door, this one was still behind it.
Oh, crap.
You know, that makes sense. Sneaky bastards.
Well, I mean, that means somebody stayed down there to put it on, doesn't it?
It means that they had something that could they knew how to dispel. Well, it means that they were powerful enough that they could just dispel or had a means to get by this.
Or they set the triggering conditions such that closing the door would not trigger it. You cast it while it's open, then you shut it.
They were very thorough.
Yeah.
They were very paranoid.
All
Not
right.
that it did them any good.
No, it did not do them any good.
Oh no, the paranoia wasn't going to save them. It was the extreme violence that was their undoing. So I
Paranoia is
guess
supposed to
with
plan
that,
for that. Especially as a wizard, paranoia is a survival trait. The sudden ambush is the go-to kill. So extreme violence is something they should have prepped for.
yeah, I think they tried. They definitely tried. So I would like to, can I use my Arcana to see and like investigate this ward, see if it's similar to the ones at the top side, so I could just Probably it's similar to the ones. I'll just dispel it.
You should be able to. You only dispelled one on the top, right?
Yeah, I dispelled one on the top, and I've had fucking I've had Kexis goading me over the nature of wards at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So I've had enough of this nonsense. Like, I've seen enough of them. I'd like to cast Dispel Magic at 6th level again.
Okay. Roll percentage dice for me.
Are you still using the summoning the Rocky Talkie?
Yes.
So I just heard you talk about Kexis.
No. I would have passed on the information about the other ward.
Kexis' internal monologue only.
Yes.
No, yeah, okay.
The only person who has any concept that anything might also be going on is Elsbeth. That is
We've
a
had screws loose
75.
for a little while.
Hey, your spell goes off without any problems.
What? Wow.
And
Once.
you managed to dispel the ward.
Okay. I will pass on the information that I've dispelled the one on the inside of the door. So all that's left is the last one at the very top.
Hey, he's still alive.
Good.
They have such faith in me. I need you to dispel the other ward on the outside of the doors.
I will pass that along to. Actually, I'm just going to hand the stone to Elsbeth. It's interfering with my drinking.
Okay, that's great. I don't have a straight dispel, so
I walk up.
yeah, I was about to ask.
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
I was just letting you guys get yourself blown up before I had to come up and save the day. But, if you insist. So I will cast Dispel Magic at level 3.
Okay.
Bloop.
Interest? Wait. So I had to roll a percentage, but
I'm waiting. I got my dice in hand.
Yes, please do.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I wasn't sure because it was like the way, because there was some weird shit down here. It wouldn't surprise me if that was kind of protected and insulated.
73.
You are also good. Your spell goes off.
Woo!
3rd level dispel.
If it's at a higher level, it's contested.
It is a contest. Just like counterspell.
It's an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Yeah, anything 3rd level or lower is just insta zapped.
But
that
I remember
Okay.
we looked at these, and these were not 3rd level or lower.
the one? But now, see, I think part of it was that they were overlaid.
True.
Okay.
You've peeled the layers away.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
So does it auto poof or do I need to roll?
It's done. It's gone.
Okay.
The doors appear as if they will open now.
Woo!
I'm not opening those until we're certain.
Oh, so
I refuse to die instantly from this.
all right.
See. I mean, Thea will.
No.
Yep, right over where Azathan's figure is.
Give me an investigate.
Investigate. Investigate.
Investigate.
That is hold on, a 19 plus.
You're good.
That's a 13.
No traps, no locks. All you gotta do is pull them open.
Wow. All right.
All right, pull it out.
All right, hold on to your butts. Here we go.
Thunk.
Now all I gotta do is find all of you peoples.
All right. Who spilled the wine?
It's not wine.
Yeah, that's not wine. One look at that said it wasn't wine.
Well, sure.
There you are. There's the players.
Hey, player.
Get you on there. Get you on there. Get you on there. Burp. You were already here. Burp. And nope. Wrong token.
That's not it.
And get you there.
Woohoo!
All right. Now you're all there. And here we go. Azathan is standing there, so this, let me get rid of. Oh, it's going to be like that. Technology's going to fight me today.
Ah,
Get rid of that one. And Azathan is standing over there. You can see around the corner. Blurp. So,
there's no lights in here.
um, unless you're bringing them with for you, no, there are no lights on.
Swap my goggles.
Okay, so everyone is basically looking in the dark.
Yeah.
The lights on this are because that's how the map is set up, but
Yeah.
as you come down the stairs, you can see that there is, to some level, actual supplies for the bar down here. There's some crates off to the one side of the stairs, but the smell down here just rolls. As soon as the doors open, you're like, ugh, oh,
It's an abattoir. Got it.
not good.
It
It's
looks like
not just
more
that.
raw seafood.
All of that on the
Boiled.
left-hand side as you're coming down the stairs is rotten food.
Ooh.
It's all turned, it's all gone bad. The boxes, the crates, the chest, all of that stuff is essentially supplies for the bar, and all of it has gone bad. It's moldy, it's crusty, there's blood spatters all over the floor.
Nice.
The table that's there actually has um, a couple of notebooks on it and a couple of plates and bowls of spoiled food. Like they had something there and then they just let it sit there and that was it. Blip.
Like I'm
I
feeling.
see what looks to be some
Yeah.
paperwork and a sealed journal over here on the desk.
Correct.
That is going to have my attention.
And there are books, other books on the shelf in the corner.
I can go and peruse those in a minute.
Azathan is going to wander back there and cause trouble.
Because, of course. Oh, ew.
Damn it. It's a blood portal.
Oh no, it's not a blood portal.
Oh, it's just a pool of blood.
It's essentially a giant tub and with a spigot on the side that it looks like this was the all the special drinks.
Ah,
This is where all the special drinks were mixed. So you could see the little steps where he's mixed this, and it's a huge vat. So looking back, you recall the other undead creatures that you tried to work with, and they were basically full of liquid.
yep.
This looks a lot like that. This is the mixing batch,
Ew.
basically. Um,
Well,
there's a nasty old stove. The wall behind it's caved in a little bit. It doesn't look like they took a lot of care of this place. Um, as you had walked down the couple of steps into this area on the right-hand side, there's a workbench. This is decidedly alchemical workbench area. There's bottles, there's little burners, there's all kinds of that sort of thing down here. All of the casks, all of the things that are actually still sealed are decidedly suspect given all of the ingredients that you see laying around here.
yeah.
Um, what is this paperwork by me saying before I start with the journal?
The first one that you pick up, and is actually a personal note.
Okay.
Do you want me to just read it, or do you want to read it only for yourself?
Uh, You can read it out loud for the sake of the audience.
Okay. As you pick it up, you look at it and you're like, "Oh, this is right on the top of the stack. This is the last correspondence that came in."
Yeah.
It says, "Echo, your passing was noted by those who needed to know of it. You are officially beyond the reach of this sham leadership, and you are now part of a higher calling. Praise the darkness. We shall
Lovely.
use the shadows to forward our plans. Now that you have located the shadow keys, find a way to claim them. They will give us the means to move from place to place with the speed and discretion we require. No force will stop us from rising up and covering the world in darkness. Trokal, the sham, will be the first to go."
Well, fuck.
Use
Another
this
motherfucking doomsday cult?
I mean, maybe
use
they
this
just want to take a
messenger.
nap.
Use this messenger. He is expendable. Beware the local population. Look for new arrivals hiding among the residents. I have word from my spy in Thardel. They're aware that something is happening where you are. Eliminate as many of the townsfolk as you require to break down the barrier. Get the keys. Once you have the keys, eliminate the town in any manner you see fit. Wipe them from the map. Take the memory of this place as well.
Huh.
Yadu.
Yours in shadow, Lord Percival Tarrick. Elsbeth,
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh shit, I know who that is.
Yeah.
He's part of the nobility structure in Trokal,
Oh,
Of course he is.
fuck.
except he's dead."
Apparently not.
Right.
How thick is the stack of papers under this was the most recent correspondence? How much is stacked here on that end?
The rest of it is actually notes about shadows, and extraplanar travel and things of it's a lot of magical theory.
Stick that in my bag.
Um, and next to it, the book that's there
Yep,
actually, um, it's it looks like it's leather bound.
that's not leather.
Oh, it probably is.
It's all stitched together with some weird wrinkly bits to it.
Yeah.
There's an eye sewn into the middle of the front of the book. It's closed right now, and
What?
there's a latch. The book is latched shut, and it's a fat book.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna take the stack of magical theory, stick that in my bag to look at later. I'm just gonna hand the note over to Yadu and says we might have a problem.
I read it
Another
over.
useful tool.
Yeah, you get to the part about the spy in Thardel, and you're like, "Oh, that's why."
Yeah. Good to
The
know.
the signed is Trocolin nobility, also supposedly dead.
Which,
And it look
as you put it together now, Elsbeth thinks
Yeah,
about it. And you're like, "Wait a minute. You recognize the tattoo from the Ring of Eight,
yeah,
and this note basically says your death was noted by these who need to know."
yeah.
So,
He wasn't actually dead. It was just a convincing fake up.
and the person here, presumably whichever one of them Echo was,
Yeah,
I think Echo was the woman.
and
'Cause
this is if he says that, that's when it clicks to you. Her name, you realize you hadn't been thinking about it, but her name is actually it's an older version of the language, but you're like, "Oh,
Oh.
Her name actually translates from the old terminology to Death's Echo. That's her
Oh,
name.
Death's Echo.
Neat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have the auto perusing that. I'm gonna pop the site open and look at that book to see if there's anything active on it before I touch it.
No, it's not active. There is a little bit of passive magic there, um, or something around the eye, which is a little bit odd. But this it generally gives you the vibe of being a spell book.
Okay, I'm gonna pull a handkerchief and just basically, um, actually, wait, do I have gloves? Oh yeah, I do. I'm wearing gloves for a magic item. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, gloves in Starry Sky. Yep. So I just want to make sure I'm not touching this with my bare skin, and I'm gonna have a handkerchief just basically cover the eye. Is the latch locked, or is it just a latch to
Just a
help
latch.
hold it in? What was that?
Just a latch.
Okay. And I'm gonna pop it up and take a look.
Okay. You pop it open. This is straight treasure right here. This beats a bag of gold hands down. This is her spell and workbook.
Oh damn.
Okay, so everything she worked on.
All of her, all you kind of flip through it.
Yeah.
All of her necromantic spells are here. Everything.
Wow.
And as you're reading through it, because I know that you have the memory thing, you're like flipping through, like, oh my God.
hmm
In amongst all of that are other things, spell variations on these spells,
Yeah.
notes about in her scrawl in the side, in the margins
Yep.
about how to adjust these things, notes on illusion, persuasion,
Oh, this is
methods for
excellent.
faking death. There's a ton of stuff in here.
Yep. It's gonna
And
close
then
that.
towards the end,
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks like some of the pages had been pulled out,
Oh, fucking course.
but the beginning of those, as you look at it, the start of it basically amounts to the other notes that you shoved in your pocket. It's the
Mm.
start of a handful of notes about shadows and the nature of darkness.
Okay then.
That will be
Um,
valuable.
Close, latch that. I'm gonna make sure that eye stays covered and stick that in the back.
Yeah.
Creepy eyes on books with vague magic. Oh, was it necromantic?
Yes.
Okay. No, we're just gonna.
Shocking.
Well,
So while that is ongoing, I would like to look over the contents of the alchemy table and grab some samples of the brew.
Okay. Give me an investigate for that.
Yeah. Oh well, that's another unnatural 20.
Okay. As you're looking, you kind of start with the alchemy thing, and then you're like, wait a minute, this guy was a little bit shorter than me.
Yeah.
And you kind of do one of these, and you realize that there's a little shelf directly underneath
Mhm.
the protected top, and there is a wrinkly leather-bound book right there.
Well, the last time I touched a strange book, I had my neck not had my neck broken. What's the worst that can happen? I'm gonna grab that book.
Um, this leather-bound book it does have wrinkles, and there's parts of it that are um, it's
This is
not
100% like human skin, isn't it?
hard to say.
Okay.
depends on
Does
how it's
it have an
treated and how
eye
old it
too?
is.
There's parts of this cover that look like they were basically hammered together with rivets, and there's a next to the latch. There's a sea serpent holding a gem in its mouth as a like a cover, um, not an applique, but like a piece of something that's molded to the face of this
Okay.
book. and it is also latched shut.
I'm going to put that on the top of the table. Is there anything else on that shelf?
On the underneath shelf, no. I mean, it's writing implements, but essentially, this was the
big
hiding
thing.
spot for the notebook.
All right.
Were there any drawers in this desk?
No.
Okay. What are the notes here on the table with all the rotting stuff?
That's the stuff on the table is essentially battered bone notes
Okay,
running the
whatever.
bar, kind of like
Yep, that's fine.
deceptive crap.
Hmm.
And
Still
there's
might be
still
useful.
the shelves of books over there, but
Which is my next
you
target.
believe you believe you've probably found the most valuable amongst
Oh,
them.
absolutely. I've hit the gold mine. This is just a quick check of, is there a title that's interesting? Is there a title that is too objectively boring to be here? In which case it might be a fake cover and check the first couple pages, but
So I will give you all of this. I will put all this to the Discord channel, but I'm going to
got it.
hit some. I'm going to hit the list real quick.
Yep.
Um, Deadly Petals, which is an herbology slash alchemy book.
Yep.
Uh, Extinct Devices, which is probably magical theory.
Okay.
There's one that's got a black cover with silver letters on it. Blood Magic. Um,
Put their library in the hole.
Oh, that's the plan. Don't worry.
Handbook of Unique Memorials. You actually recognize that one. It's common in Trocall,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
right? It's because it's all about the Undercity and
Yeah. Undercity, burial rites, all that.
yes. There's another treatise on magical theory called Evasive Transformation. Um, there is a gray covered book. You can't identify what the material is.
Hmm.
It's got black lettering on it that just says The Path of Shadow.
Well, gonna need that.
It was actually stacked right next to one called On Planar Travel.
Oh, yeah.
Um, then there's one. Do you speak Dwarven?
Dwarven, I don't believe so.
I wonder if
No, I
it's
do not.
Dwarven. Do any of us speak Dwarven?
Thea, do you speak Dwarven?
I do actually.
There you go. See?
Thank God one of us does.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, what are they teaching in the schools these days?
Neat.
Common.
As you pick this one up, you can't read it. I don't know if you want to offer it to someone to look at it.
Oh, I plan to.
There's another one that has another book there that has oh well, so let me back up.
Okay, great.
The one that you can't read,
Yeah.
it's stained, it's charred. The covers of it are actually heavy wooden covers. Um, and it looks like a lot of it was burned. But some of it's still legible. There's another one there that is essentially what amounts to the pulp version of a cover. You're like, dude, this, and then you flip it over and you realize why. Um, the title of the work is A Song of Shadow, and underneath the glamorous ball as recalled by 10 different people, a memoir. And you're like, oh God, this is a high society thing. You're like, ugh.
Well, no, here's the thing. I am gonna check the first couple pages because that's a great. It's this is boring. Put it aside. That's where you hide some of the juicy stuff. I know how
Oh,
this goes.
oh no, this is straight up like if the Kardashians wrote a book.
Okay.
Oh, high society smut.
Yep.
It goes
Then
in the hole.
That's right, it goes in
Yeah,
the
that's
square
written
hole.
on several of the pages.
you walked into that one, Azathan.
I'm sorry, I did not hear anything that was said. I apologize.
That's quite
Don't
all
worry
right.
about it.
We won't be repeating.
We're better off for it.
That was excellent. Well done.
Yeah,
All right.
just
Oh.
basically sweep the bookshelf.
That's the highlights.
Yeah.
Um, and back to Azathan, as you're looking at the face of this book, you do see that there are faint letters in it, although they are very stained. The cover of this book looks like it was designed to be similar to the apron,
Hmm.
and on it, as you kind of squint at the words, it says "fluid of life."
I'm going to read that. I'm going to look at the gem. Thea was last wearing the one with the apron with the gem.
I still am.
So I'm going to pick up the journal and I'm going to hold it close to Thea. See if that does
See
anything.
what happens.
Nope,
What are you degaussing the book?
wrong,
Yeah.
wrong apron.
Wrong eight. I'm going to pull
She's
my
wearing the
apron
apron
out.
from the missus.
Fair. I will bring it because I had the other apron.
Yeah.
I will bring my apron out. Does it do anything with the book?
It doesn't do anything other than you're like, oh, it does match.
Oh,
Same material.
Keen sense of fashion.
Hey, Dundon,
right.
can I borrow you for a minute?
Sure.
I'm
It's
going
good.
to try to open the book.
Flip the latch, open it right up. You now have essentially the counterpart. The fluid of life is essentially Mister's spell book. It's all of his spells. And as you flip through it, you realize that in amongst his work are all of the recipes and alchemical notes and plant-based variations of spells that all twine together with necromancy. This is like hardcore power up for you.
Oh, we just got so. Oh, we're going to fuck with so many things. Oh, this is going to be good.
Dundon, do you know what the title of this book is before I put it in the hole?
It's Lifestyles of the Rich and Dwarvish.
Actually, it isn't. As you pick it up, you're a little bit shocked because this is one of the books that certain people were trying to purge, and there are not so many left anymore.
Which would explain why
It's
burned.
a dwarven version of a religious book called Comprehensive Commands of Divinity,
Ooh.
and
Oh,
it is dedicated to, where did he go? I had a name. The dwarven god. Lost it. I will get that to you.
Okay.
But Dundon, as you read it, or as you look at it, you realize a huge amount of it has been uh it's smudged and a lot of it's illegible.
Yeah.
But it's like 130 pages, and you're like, oh, some scholar is gonna just be overjoyed with this. And then as you're looking at it, you realize that there's something scrawled down the edge of one page, and as you turn it, you realize that whoever had it, whatever dwarf had it last, had scribbled some runes down the one side, and you actually laugh as you're reading it. Because in the notes it says you anvil dropping goblin lover.
Nice.
Amazing.
I
So
like
that's a hardcore dwarven book that is exceptionally rare.
All right. I need like a week and all of this spread out for me to just start digging into.
At this point, I go up to Thea. Are you feeling well?
Oh, yeah. I was just letting everyone do their thing first.
You do realize there's a chest in the previous room. I can't believe you walked by that without having ransacked it.
Thea is remarkably well behaved today.
What's the matter with Thea?
I'm
I
tired.
figured she's sick.
Shelby's tired.
Well, Shelby's tired, but we'll go ahead and play it that Thea just missed it. It's
Thea
not
is
often I get to count coup on you, but please,
Oh my
after
God.
After you.
Thea's remarkably
Thea.
well behaved today.
Yes, and because clearly I need it, I'm going to use my greedy power to give me advantage for my investigation check, which
Oh,
is good because that was a 2. Okay, 16 plus my investigation. 13.
you don't find any kind of lock or anything here. You could literally just flip this thing open.
I'm gonna go walk over to Azathan.
I'm
Open it
gonna
up.
invoke the powers of this ancient artifact. Yeah, there's not even a lock there. You could have just opened the lid.
Open it up.
Uh, there's not really anything in it. It's basically like extra utensils for the bar.
So your wonder loot powers had already figured out it was completely useless. Okay, carry on.
What do you mean? There's more. There's more knives in there.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
any
but
good.
butter knives.
Given Thea's
Azathan, did you
proclivities,
find
I'm
anything?
sure she could find a use. Okay,
Yeah, I could see her killing somebody with a butter knife because it would hurt more.
Nice.
Yeah.
it's the emotional damage that would come from that too.
Emotional damage.
Damage.
Imagine trying to explain to whatever god you see in your afterlife. Yeah, somebody killed me with a butter knife. It's like, damn, you died like a bitch.
Azathan, did you
No,
find anything
'cause
at the
if they're-
station here?
I did. This is going to be useful. I'm going to assume you found something useful.
Yeah, I found Echo's spell book and all of her research notes, including what her most recent project is.
I'm going to hold up the book and at least show some of the alchemical stuff. I found the other guys too.
Oh, good. They'll go as a pair.
We have a lot of work we need to do.
Yeah.
And Dundon, I believe you have something as well.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about it until I see the doctor. Oh, yeah. This is a religious text, dwarven religious text. Sorry,
Okay.
talk about something else.
I'll hold
No,
on to that.
Yeah, I was talking about the keys,
Well, I do have the keys.
which I believe would probably be the shadow keys. Anybody
I'm
guess?
guessing they're shadow keys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't take them out. Keep them
Oh, I'm not going to bring them out.
good.
Is there anything beyond this dark space?
Yes.
Yeah.
So for just as I was doing the notes here, the 2 spell books with all the spell lists and Tarek's note are all posted to in-game information, so that you
Awesome.
guys can pull those PDFs and look at them, and you didn't have to memorize all that stuff.
Awesome.
And
Oh, Azathan. Speaking of the necromancy notes, were you looking at one of the revived corpses earlier before we came here?
I was.
Did you take control of one?
No, I couldn't.
Oh, it looked like you were trying.
I tried, but I couldn't. And I'm going to motion over to the stuff in the vat. That stopped me. So whatever
Ugh.
that is, which are there any samples or anything on the alchemy table?
oh, there's all kinds of stuff on the alchemy table.
It's all going in
Is-
the bag. It's going in my bag specifically with all the other alchemical stuff.
Yeah, makes sense.
You're gonna have to find stoppers for a bunch of it. This guy was sloppy, and
Fucking amateur hour over here.
he didn't particularly care.
I have the means to close these bottles.
Okay.
So I will seal up the bottles, put them into my bag. And
Yeah,
I'm
stay away
taking-
from that.
and I will be taking large samples of whatever's in that, whatever is in the vat right now.
Like, Elspeth doesn't look. She just saw her walk over the corner and goes, Thea, don't touch that.
But I kind of wanted to grab it some.
Don't.
Okay.
I had
Touch
an
it.
idea.
No. Yes.
Is there an empty keg in here that looks serviceable enough that we could literally just drain it off, put it in the hole, and I'll carry it?
There's nothing large enough for all.
Not all
for
of it,
all
but
of it.
but I'm
I
saying
mean,
if you want to take a sample, why not take a big sample and
So,
use something slightly
Rather than just a
larger than
couple
a
bottles,
vial.
get a few like
I could take a
liters.
keg.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. So if we
Yeah,
can tap,
there's a mini keg that you could grab.
yeah, so we'll tap a keg of brew, and
Woo!
I wonder what happened if I would
I don't
use
think I want to
this as
drink it
part-
though. Given the
oh no,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't want to drink it. I just want to be able to put it away. So we'll grab one of these, get it
Yeah.
filled with the goo, and put it in the hole. And
Yeah, don't
anything
let
else
that
you
touch
guys
your
want to put
skin.
in the hole?
Got it. Thea won't, but Thea's got my last 2 vials. I'm filling up with this goo because
How are you gonna do that without it touching your skin?
there's a little spigot.
Yeah.
There
There
is
is
a
a
spigot
spigot.
outside.
I'm using a spigot.
Yes, for a mini keg, not a little vial.
You can drip it. Make it work.
It's all right.
Wow.
It can be done. It can be done. I would rather be the one to fill that just because, for some reason, I don't know if I necessarily trust Thea with the dubiously labeled fluid of life.
Thea's got to no. This is why I needed it. I need it for this idea. Thea's actually going to be like put the vials back, and is actually just going to grab my water canteen and empty it, and then I'm just going to fill my water canteen with it. That is what I want to do with that.
Okay.
I want to use this because I want to. Not saying yet. You'll find
You
out.
don't have to, but okay, we'll just get far away from you and let you do your thing.
What was that juice called? The
Fluid
It's
of life.
The fluid of
fluid
life.
of life. Thank
I
you.
would put that in quotes so you don't mistake it for something that heals you.
I don't know. That sounds like a risk we're all willing to take.
I'm
I'm sure that
interested to
won't
see
come
how
back to
this
bite
works
us in the
out.
future.
I'll stick to stone whiskey.
This is very much a Thea
And I'll
idea that
and I'll
Oh,
stick
I'm
Quench.
aware.
All right, so we drain a mini keg's worth and several vials worth of the fluid of life. And
Okay.
while we're doing this, I will tell the others about what I found down that corridor. Because I scouted all of it out already. I just kind of got
Down
lost
here?
in the notes.
Down yonder?
Yes.
Yes.
What did you find?
As you wander in there, Dundon, you see pretty much what's there. This is like they've smashed a hole through the basement wall. There's this tunnel down here. Not bad for, shoring up the walls and whatever, but essentially it's a
Yeah.
pile of dusty leftover necromancer bits.
Yeah.
Be careful if you, Azathan is going to be yelling out while Dundon goes down there. Just be careful where you step.
Because there's that.
Oh. How pretty.
So yeah, there's a bunch of like crushed glass / colored rock kind of crap on the floor.
Can I identify it?
Sure. It's exactly that. There's nothing particularly valuable there. It's basically, it looks like if they had a bottle of whatever and they just threw it here and smashed it.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
But beyond it, you do see that there's this murky puddle.
The spirograph of murkiness.
Well, we're done here, so I would start making my way toward Dundon. But honestly, all this necromancy stuff is jogging Elspeth's memory of Azathan stuff, and she's like, "You do make like, was it mushroom corpses?"
We can talk about the theory behind all of that later, but for short, yes. One moment.
Yeah, I kind of want to
Yadu.
know how you do that.
Yadu.
Yes.
We both know this place has to go to the ground, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
I'm entirely down with the sickness, but my only question is, what do we want to interact with the black puddle of anything, i.e., not do it yet? Do we do it and then just know that we have to dig this back out if we want to get to this thing?
I think-
Thea, please stay as far away from that circle as possible.
Oh yeah, no. The last time you got involved in a circle, we got another enemy. No, you're not allowed. You go sit in the corner.
Well, I can just walk on the walls and I'll just stay on the walls and it'll be fine because I
guess
got my
what?
slippers.
As you did, the back of your armor has a hand in it, and I'm about to horse collar you to the ground if you move any further.
You're getting cat carried by Iyadu.
Can I use my boots of swiftness and just appear over here out of reach?
No.
It's not.
Wait, what?
I
Yes,
can teleport.
yes, you can. Mark it off as your how many for the day?
I get 5 uses in a day. I now have 4.
Oh dear.
I mean, A+ use of resources. However,
I'm on the wall. I won't touch anything
Except the wall.
except the wall.
all right, listen, I want to see both hands and both feet on that wall. You're not allowed to move. No fancy nonsense, no nothing. The last time you stepped anywhere near a goddamn circle, we got an infernal enemy that has been tracking us down and is still giving us problems.
Uh,
And you didn't even ask his name.
well, now I will.
No,
We know what to call him already.
no, I mean for the next motherfucker that comes out of a circle. No. Listen, the number of problems that exist for us because of round shapes is exceeding in number. Seriously, who fucked off and pissed on the fucking geometry gods?
Oh my god. I'm
No.
gonna have to go find from what's the name of them? John, help me out. The ones from the other plane that they're all like cylinders and
Oh yeah, Modons.
Modrons.
Modron.
Modrons.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. You guys are gonna have to fight Modrons. That's gonna be beautiful. You
No.
pissed off the geometry gods. Finally, a use for them.
What in the cylinder in the square hole ass bullshit is this? No. This is going for the real.
We
All right.
can make a full compilation of every time everyone lost it.
Just fucking goddamn it.
I
Okay.
got an earache behind my eye at this point. What are we doing other than bitching?
Well, I mean, there's another pathway down here. I would think.
That's where I was trying to go for. Yeah.
There is. I want to examine
Meanwhile,
the
Elsbeth
circle
is
first.
getting dangerously close to the circle of murkiness.
I'm not crossing the circle.
We
Don't
need
cross
to
the
you
examine
street,
trip.
Gray.
We should
I'm
examine
trying
the
to
circle.
examine the spell forms on the ground to see what I can learn.
Is that what the kids are calling that nowadays?
My guess is this is another portal very similar to the blood portals that we've seen elsewhere.
It is. They were trying to travel through shadow.
Yeah, they travel through
Bingo.
blood. These ones travel through shadow. This is a teleporter. We want to take it off of their network.
I don't know if I don't think they fully succeeded yet.
I don't think so
Well, they
either.
can't.
But
I don't think so. I don't think they can succeed because they didn't have the keys. Dundon has the keys.
I have an idea. Let's pour some fluid of life in the portal and see what happens.
Not without a controlled controlled setting. Thea, I saw you move.
Thea's got a canteen.
Elsbeth, do me a favor.
Yes.
Give me an Arcana roll.
Absolutely.
I want you to know that everyone right now is regarding Thea in the same way the fucking NSA does terrorists. Don't fucking move.
26.
You're actually confident that most of what's here is not any sort of a protective piece for any of the markings around the circle. It's more like directions, but you don't really have a solid grounding in planar theory.
No, most people don't. Although I probably know most than a lot of people within the next 100 miles.
So you're like it actually kind of makes sense that this is a portal, and it actually the keys thing seems to fit the theory.
So
does it appear to, from what I can see, is there appear to be without the key any interaction from, say, any form of life crossing or interacting with this?
so they built the door before they had the key.
Well, that's what you need to do.
Have you not
Actually.
seen Field of Dreams? If you build it, they will come.
And eat your
Hey.
head.
As a piece of theory,
Okay.
Elsbeth is like, yeah, doors have two sides.
So where does it go?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
find out.
And, well, two questions. One, where does it go? Two, who and or what lives on the other side of that door? Because we don't go anywhere else without going into someone else's house.
Yeah.
It's
That's what
especially when
bothers
it
me.
matters to other planes, because we've done this. We haven't done it a lot, but we know enough. We're going to be going somewhere that we are probably not welcome.
Road trip.
Eric, I am gonna ping you on the Zoom chat just as soon as
Row.
That means I have to find it. Hold on.
No, wrong
I can
channel.
do-
Yeah, wrong channel, Elspeth. You're not allowed to kill Azathan.
Remember, bits and pieces.
Yeah.
because
And diamonds.
this isn't
And
something I've
diamonds.
shared with the group, so I don't want to voice it.
No, it's
No.
okay.
Fine. Someone's not getting a Christmas card.
Have you bought your insurance premium? Remember, it's the diamond plan.
What is your name and who is your daddy?
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
There you go.
Okay, so the chat thing just popped up.
Yeah, I haven't sent you a message yet. I'm typing it out.
Boop.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to that.
Yep.
Mm, mm, mm.
So as Elsbeth is theory crafting, it's all right. On the practical, if we go through that door, we're going into someone else's house. I'm all for, well, I'm supportive of us checking it out if we have a plan to leave immediately. Because for some reason, the idea of traveling to the realm of shadow doesn't sound like it's going to be a fun time.
I mean,
Actually, it sounds delightful.
Fuck. Oh, wait, was that Kexus?
Yes.
Oh, it had to be.
Nope, I said that fuck out loud. Fair enough.
Okay.
everything right there. It's thin.
Yeah, stepped
you're
on glass.
Yeah, you're
Uh,
standing next to the two of us. What was that?
Do
I
shit.
was just remarking on the. I will roll the deception here.
Oh, please do.
And I will insight check this fucker.
I'm gonna say
Right?
because this is a bad time for me to recover, but it was I was just making remarks on the shoddy quality of this guy's desk. No, that is a 4.
15 on insight.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I am lying through my teeth.
So how about we do that once again? Only this time the truth comes out of your mouth.
A little more truthful, buddy.
Says the person who beat the last person he questioned to death
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
his own
Oh.
arm using the wet end.
Yes.
Good cop, bad cop.
And I am both.
Well, yeah, and I'm just standing here keeping him from fleeing.
Yes. Yeah.
Duncan is good cop in this case. You have good cop, bad cop, scary cop, and 2 of them are the same person.
This is
So-
true.
That's fair. So how about
did
this?
you get that message, Eric?
I did.
Okay.
It actually triggers something. You actually think there's a methodology here that
Okay.
you're like, wait, this could work,
Okay.
and
Oh.
well, I'll type it.
Yeah. Okay. We can continue the buddy cop drama.
The
while you're doing it.
interrogation continues.
Yeah.
You're being stared down with the same purpose that you've seen me stare down dead bodies. Would you mind rephrasing that?
There you go. Intimidating Dundon. Standing on top of something.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. Can I get back to you on that? The
Do you
short,
wish to be conscious while you're thinking about it?
yes, mostly because that's kind of required.
Then I need the short version now. You can give me details later.
Tag
Oh, this
along.
is delightful. I can't wait. Let him punch you in the head. Do it, do it, do it.
Is said tag along in any way controlling you? Blink once for hit me.
No.
Suddenly, Azathan's like, fine.
All right.
No. I just have a rather annoying tag along. I'm going to motion to the ring.
Annoying. You get a sharp stabbing pain in your head. He's
That's
getting
far
better at
from
that.
the wor- That is
Do you
far.
want me to knock that off your hand with my
No,
hand?
no.
No. Yes, having seen the motion, we'll discuss this later.
Yeah. And annoying is far from the worst thing I've called fucking calamari so far. But
Leave
yeah,
Peggles alone.
Cool. That is very interesting.
All right, so Elspeth has disappeared into the other room and we've left her to her own devices. This could
Oh,
be
Jesus.
good, bad. We even got Thea interested back here with the floor show, which is kind of intimidating.
Yeah. She was just hoping.
Elspeth, should we come around the corner or do you need time to think?
I have one question for the GM. Do I have a sense of what would happen if I broke up this spell work? Are we talking boom, just
It's
dissipate
not spell.
away?
That's just it. It's not spell work. What you're seeing, the blue, all of the blue markings around it,
Yeah.
are basically like they were trying to write down directions.
But the
There's no
portal
spell
here
work.
is normal.
I mean, okay, yeah, they've got a little bit of spell work that's holding the portal open,
Yeah.
but that's all it's doing.
Okay, so I could close this door,
Potentially.
potentially.
It's a lovely macrame pattern.
Yeah. Because if I have the formulae and understanding of how of the directions, I can recreate it.
Potentially.
Yeah.
But there's a little bit of unknown factor.
Yeah.
we can probably cobble it together if we run into another one. A more complete one somewhere.
You know, as I scroll in and look closer at the puddle, I know I'm old, but I know there was this thing called Dragon Ball Z, and there was a guy with really big hair, and it looks like he's squished inside of the puddle here. Like the left hand side is his hair, and then his body is just kind of wrapped up into a little ball.
You talking what, Mr. Saint?
I don't think Mr. Satan had hair.
No, he had poofy black hair, if I recall.
And for the audience's benefit, I have zoomed in on the center of the portal.
Yes,
Ah.
yes.
To make my sketchy artwork stand out. Thank you.
Happy to help. It's a team effort.
So yeah,
Okay,
this
so
over here is all the hair. And this is like one arm, and here's another arm, and then his knees are right here, and that's his little face.
Dundon, have you considered a career in art?
Hey, you know, I do good with stone.
okay, I think I've gotten what I can out of the what I can see from this portal and the doorway. So, my biggest concern here is we have the keys. That's fine. Doors open from both sides. The question becomes, is it only locked from one direction?
Well, I wouldn't know any of the details about that, but
There is one test I could do here.
Oh dear.
On
which would be Dundon, can I hold the keys?
Huh.
So you guys keep calling this a door. Is this something like we could use knock on?
No. Knock works on a mundane level. It interacts with the lock, the mechanics of the lock. This, think of it less as a door and more as a gateway, a portal. But because
Is
it's
it
sealed, it's
un-
like a door.
Oh, I see.
So
I
there are
mean,
no locks to pick. It's just it needs the keys to work.
Maybe it doesn't. You could always just jump in.
we could always toss something in, like a rock or a piece of crushed glass.
And what
True.
would we know on the
Oh.
other side if it lands?
Um,
All you
I'm
know is
more
that you
interested
didn't
to
blow
see
up.
if it comes back.
And at what velocity?
Yeah,
this would be a great
Cut-
time for one of us to have a. Wait a minute.
amplification of momentum. Yeah.
So are we
Where's
saying
the-
it's unlocked right now? Like someone could go through it?
I'm not 100%
We did
sure.
not
I don't
say that.
think
Thea.
so.
Well, no, because
No.
based off of that, I was wondering if thermatology, however you say that,
Thaumaturgy.
yeah, for instantaneously close an unlocked door or window.
But it's not a door or
To
window,
fly
it's a
open or
gate.
slam shut. Oh, it's a gate. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, get the
Yeah.
word door out of your mind. Call it a gate, and that'll keep you from
Gate.
doing
Thank
it.
you.
we're opening or closing it. Opening or closing. Yes.
Yeah,
The
there we
portal-
go.
We're humdigging the portal.
Yeah. So there are a
Cons,
few
darn
tests I
it.
can do right here if we're willing to wait. Nothing expansive, but
All right,
But I don't think you haven't done a rest yet.
we haven't.
No, we haven't.
true.
You
Okay.
haven't.
Especially after you guys just dispelled
Yeah.
all those spells for getting through
Well, the
And
other
this
piece
place-
of this is you haven't gone through or figured out any of the stuff that you've picked up.
No.
And this
need
place
time.
smells like
books
a
on
yeah,
interplanar travel.
yeah, and this place smells like a Knowles underclothes, so I am not staying here much longer. Get to the verb.
Let's head back up into the top side.
Thank
Take some time
you.
to read.
Yeah.
And if we
Let's
can't
just-
figure anything out between Elspeth and I and the notes we just found, if we can't figure anything out, we burn this place to the ground and come back later.
So theoretically, if I take the keys out and shake them in the air, what would happen?
Interestingly, you won't know until you do it.
Do it.
Well, I mean, at least hold the keys out.
Do it.
Thea's the little devil on my shoulder,
Right?
on my lawful good shoulder.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Nice. I
Technically,
say
I'm still on
I
the
say we
wall.
get some food and take a rest and contemplate disturbing keyholes at a future time.
Yeah.
Agreed. Back upstairs.
All right, back upstairs it is. As soon as
It's
I
like,
can.
man, this is why it took so long to get across the damn desert.
You mean the plains?
The
Yeah,
planes.
that too.
I mean, it's at least it's not like we got the whole way to the point. It's not like we didn't go down the river or anything.
Yeah. Keep going with that. Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong thing. It helps if you hit the right button.
The buttons.
Yeah.
Were you gonna accidentally pull up the other side of the portal?
No.
Oh.
No, there wouldn't be any accident in that one. Because that's going to be fun. I mean,
So before we leave, is there anywhere back here where there's like a cash register before we leave?
yeah, there's
Didn't we raid the
Not
strong
in
box
here.
already?
yes, you rated the strong box. You got like
Oh,
all of
that's
the field hands pay.
right.
Yeah,
Better than nothing.
you've got 700 copper pieces. Yeah.
We should
Basically.
probably give that back to the field hands.
We are
Now
not a
that-
charity.
They paid good money for their swill.
They pay good money for the swill that turns them into whatever the hell we killed.
Yeah, but they did.
They did, and there's no refund policy for corpses, all right?
Is there any non-tainted alcohol in this establishment other
Yes.
than
Yes.
what I'm carrying?
Yeah.
Yes. There was a
Yeah.
whole section that was set aside, like when you were doing the initial investigation, there was like a whole section that was like kind of cleared away. There was nothing there, but you can see that it was used, and then the rest of the alcohol. So, we also haven't checked upstairs yet, by the way.
Not.
Oh hell!
Let me help. Upstairs
Oh,
Yeah.
upstairs.
is a series of bedrooms, and there's nothing in them except beds.
Oh,
Okay.
Places to stay.
Yes.
it's just
A place to sleep where we can keep an eye on anyone trying to get in here.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell like null shit.
Yeah.
All right. I say we take some rooms upstairs, spread out, do some research, and keep watch for anybody trying to get up.
You
Is
see,
Tia's gonna
yeah.
set alarm
Which
so that way it'll go off. Y'all
can
hear
we?
it.
Because if I remember correctly, Yada, you placed a bunch of like tables and shit up against the front doors, right?
Yes, there are currently tables all across the front of this. I basically picked up every round and rectangular table and placed a barricade here so that nobody's getting in.
Fair. Do we want to try and, since we're going to be here for a little bit, do we want to try and create the illusion that nothing is wrong? The owners are just out.
Oh, I might have something for that. Hold on.
I mean, we can deal with interlopers, and that might provide a useful person to go through the, well, I say person, they wouldn't be a person after that, but another thing to go through the portal in our stead.
Do we get to tie a rope to their waist?
Let me look through the notes. I have a high enough intelligence and a good enough memory to speed read effectively.
Yeah, we're working on borrowed time. Actually,
Shadow in this case.
at Elsbeth, let's
Yes.
go tackle this now. Yadu, can you three stay down here, make sure that we aren't disturbed?
Yep.
Thank you. Let's try not to draw any attention to us. Let's keep it mundane if we can help it.
Thea, there's a bedroom in the back. Why don't you go there and get some rest?
Azathan and Elsbeth. Azathan is basically going to gently and politely drag Elsbeth upstairs.
Oh, you don't have to. This is magical research. This is her bread and butter.
Yeah, and we go.
And I grab one of the tables, set it back up, put some chairs out. Dunn didn't bring the whiskey.
All righty.
Woo!
I'm just, I'm actually gonna
Getting
put some
lit.
of these larger kegs on top of the door,
Yep.
kind of like seal the basement in the event that certain thieves decide to, hey, let's go check things out in the middle of the night. Sorry, Thea.
Well, ideally, the kegs won't be what stops would-be thieves. It would be the group of 3 homicidal maniacs in the lounge area.
They're talking about Thea.
Yeah, homicidal maniac.
No,
She
we're talking-
is one of them.
Yeah. One of the homicidal maniacs
there's
is who we're
nothing to
trying to protect
thieve.
ourselves from.
Oh,
There's nothing
hold on.
to thieve.
Did you just say Thea's not a thief?
No, I said that she said she's not going to thief tonight. It's the same thing as somebody who's very drunk on alcohol saying, I'll never drink again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, I just said you guys have already picked the downstairs.
Yeah, but you were a little interested in that portal.
I'm more excited. I want to play around, but I don't want to play around yet because I just want to surprise myself with how that turns out.
Sounds like something someone who's gonna try to find out without everybody else would say.
Okay.
God,
So
It'll
here
work
goes
or
right
off
it'll
on
be
me.
interesting.
So, for the first time ever, Azathan and Elsbeth cooperate.
Woo!
Whoa,
All right.
whoa! Somebody open
Timestamp
the
it.
site and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Cooperate is probably like a very loose term for mild rumbling.
Okay, so Yadu and Dundon, you are exceptionally successful at finding all of the liquor that's still good.
We just set it on the
Good
table,
shit.
and we'll be doing very small amounts of it, but just enough to have conversation.
Exactly.
Excellent.
My apologies, guys. I got a kid crying. I
Okay.
have to probably head out for the night because that sounds like that's not going to go down.
All right, come
Hey.
back if you can.
It's all good. If you
Yeah.
come back, cool. If not, we'll see you next time. Thea goes
Thank
to
you.
sleep for the night.
Yes.
Yep.
Woo!
Good night.
Possibly with the implementation of a hammer.
Yes. Quick, loot her body. No.
Loot her body.
Remind me to tell you a story about that when we're done.
Okie
Okay.
dokie.
All right.
So you guys, the real question is, how do you want to go about going over all of the magical things?
My primary concern at this very moment is the mechanics they're trying to explore in traveling via shadows. What
Okay.
they understand about the portal, what they understand about how that movement works. Um,
Did you actually get the keys? I'm
No.
No,
I
Okay.
Dunnan still
asked
has the keys.
Dundon if he would pull them out, but then we got all, maybe we should,
Right. If
Yeah.
you want to come back down and ask for him, that'll be a separate conversation.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, read up on some things and find
Yeah,
out what's going on.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, it's fine. Just make sure I have the grounding and everything, and then grab the key. I'm my goal here is to recreate the scene from Avengers, whereas when you become an expert in thermonuclear astrophysics last night.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
basically, the way it's going to work for Az is this is not the first time he's seen anything alchemical related to traveling planes. Between the dream powder, the hold on, I have the what is it called? The oil of etherealness and the details from that. As is basically reading over the notes, comparing the bits and pieces, because he will just occasionally ask Elsbeth questions about what she is learning and compare it against what he knows about alchemically, what he's reading in the notes from what's his fuck, and what he already knows.
What, from my understanding, and Eric, feel free to correct me, is that the notes you got were about alchemical recreations of necromantic abilities rather than portal craft.
Yes.
Which, do you remember the conversation we had last time we met about I briefly touched on what the difference between your necromancy and what mine would be if I were doing it. We could start that conversation by you looking at the notes and going, hang on, I'm confused by this.
Yeah,
I
it's
was kind of trying to start that earlier.
reasonable.
So if you want to have Azathan do that, now would be a good time.
We're in a better, safer venue for that. Yes.
Yes.
It is the difference between wizardry and druidry are two different sides of a similar coin. Well,
Yes.
two different coins in the same bank, more or less.
Two different coins on the same continent
Okay.
on different sides of the...
Are you going to go over, you're going to stick strictly to the research, or are you going to go over any of the other stuff you picked up?
I will include some of the other stuff that I picked up.
Are you going to do identifies? Or
If we have a straight up magic items, I could. Actually, I don't have that prepped. Fuck. I was spec'd for combat because we were expecting trouble, not
Oh,
research.
you
And we
got
haven't
it.
had a long rest for me to change that out.
That's okay. We have time.
Yes.
So no identifying, but we'll be going over the research.
Okay. As you start pouring through all of the stuff that you have picked up, Azathan, you get occasional remarks of, really? That's all you know about that? It's depressing.
You can chime in and be helpful at any point in time.
Let me know if you accidentally say any of this out loud.
Yeah.
Because I didn't hear all of that bit, and that conversation hasn't happened yet either.
No, generally, what at this point in time, as Azathan is giving less and less of a fuck because he's distracted by other things, you probably won't hear the actual verbalization. It's just probably the like the
Yeah, the gurgle rumble rumble. Yeah.
yeah, you'll hear that, but not the actual wording.
Okay.
Okay. So poring over this stuff
Yeah.
basically the rest of the night, um, you do come to the conclusion that they were actually, relatively speaking, very close. The notes, the directions, the keys really are the last thing they were looking for, because the keys, if you understand it correctly, and you're cobbling this together between um the there's the magical theory book on planar travel,
Yes.
there's the Path of Shadow,
Hmm.
and there's another book, the Extinct Devices book,
Yeah.
and that's where you get hints about the keys.
Okay.
The keys appear to be literally that. Like, if you go through your game terms, what it amounts to is you have to do an Arcana check,
Yeah.
um, and you do that, and if you've studied this stuff, you get a +2 synergy,
Okay.
basically, to that roll,
Hmm.
and you can use the keys to direct you more quickly to certain places, and it is planar travel. It is the realm of shadow.
Okay.
So you literally can cut from place to place because travel times are weird and frequently shorter in the realm of shadow.
Hmm.
You can move at a much greater pace.
So, what do we know about the realm of shadow?
The realm of shadow is lightless. There's no stars, there's no moon, there's no sun. It is fraught. There are dangers everywhere. However, it is also the closest and the most similar to the plane that you're on. And there will often be, essentially, the shadow of this place will exist there as well.
Okay, so it's
Now, it might be a twisted shadow, and
okay,
there are other, as you're reading through the Path of Shadow, there are other places in shadow
Hmm.
that are not actually connected to this place. And there are some references to places that you don't recognize at all. You're like, I have never heard of any of the following, blah, blah, blah. Nothing on
Okay.
that list makes any sense to you.
okay.
So the
So it does have
keys,
limits.
yeah. So if I'm understanding what you're saying correctly, the keys allow us to step in and have a better and be able to have a fixed point to actually go to, rather than wandering and hoping.
Yes.
They're as
You
much of a compass as they are a door, as they are a key.
Well, and they will give you speed because you will go. So, all right, let me give a visual that you guys will probably know.
Okay.
When
Wormholing.
in Lord of the Rings movies,
Yep.
right? He
Yep.
puts the ring on.
Mhm.
Everything has that weird diagonal, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and all of a sudden the tower goes,
Okay.
boom, Shadow Realm.
Gotcha.
So we're basically wormholing on another plane. Cool.
That's what the keys allow you to do. And if you know the specific key to where you're going, so much the better. You use that key, touch it to the portal, you're on your way.
So these keys only interact with the plane of shadows, not other planes.
Correct.
Okay. That is a good thing to know.
Which would also explain why they were locked away to prevent certain kinds of people from gaining access to them.
Right. And it occurs to you, out of game terminology, the only person that could actually get there was a lawful good person.
Yeah.
That's the reason why Dundon could get to the keys.
Hmm.
And
Everything
why I
else is
couldn't get
warded
anywhere
and
near them.
tracked. What's that?
And why I couldn't get anywhere near them.
Correct. So it's weird. A lot of the wards were magic and intent,
Mm-hmm.
more than anything. Now there were those for physical damage as well because
Yeah.
it keeps the riffraff out.
Mm-hmm.
But generally speaking, these keys are considered, as you're kind of like digging through the lore, these keys are considered the potential for absolute horror if they fall into anybody's hands that is even vaguely not doing the right thing in a place where shadows exist all the time. Say the necropolis in Trakal. That's nightmare fuel because though whoever's in that little cabal walks in and out of shadow anywhere they want in there.
Mm-hmm.
And as you read it, you realize you could do the same thing here. You could walk in and out of shadow in this building, disappear up here, reappear over there. Now, there's always a danger because you don't always know what's on the other side.
Yeah, it could just be 5 feet, but that 5 feet could introduce you to something that drives you insane just by looking at it.
Or there could be a something of shadow waiting for you, or or.
Or.
There's a
There,
ton
I
of
could think of any number of nightmare scenarios. Probably one of the worst cases, something can follow you out.
or you lose your shadow there. So even standing in direct sunlight, you no longer have a shadow.
And you're stuck.
Right.
Yeah.
Or dropping the keys over there.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck only knows what happens then.
Yeah.
Eric
Can't
gets
be one of
really
those things we have to limit the use. Dungeon, eat the keys.
Yeah.
Let me show you what real shadow looks like.
I'll add that to the list. I'm gonna go drop a shadow key.
Okay.
We can only travel once every 8 or so hours.
Here, I know how to accelerate that. Dungeon, drink this. What's that?
Ooh.
You're gonna find out.
It's
Oh,
Taco
eat
Bell.
this. What is it? Taco Bell.
Yep.
I I think we may have peaked. We may have hit our point for tonight.
Yeah, we've come full circle.
I think we're there. This is where we stop.
Yeah.